I'm right back with another video. It's 3:32 p.m. Sunday afternoon. It's the 17th of November. And I think I'm pretty much in for the day. I actually was planning on going out my car. I was torn today. I was like, maybe I'll go to the dollar store. That's my place to go, to the dollar store. I'm like, no. I end up just kind of going across the street. Filled up my water and just kind of sitting back here now. And I'm going to finish working on my project today. I took in the sides a little bit today. Well, actually, I pinned it, so now I have to go and stitch it so that it fits well. But anyway, so, I was thinking about the immaturity of people around me, and not necessarily talking about the community, but I'm referring to my ex-family and the people that they, were working with in all of this. Now, obviously, my ex-family must have known that Stephen Lyles was kind of trailing behind me, or he was making inquiries about me. I'm assuming, okay? And, I don't know anything about it, but to hold a person back from their life in the manner that they did, and then assume that I'm seeing somebody. First of all, I can see whoever I want, okay? But I would never, this is my personal belief, and I know my beliefs, the way I believe and the way I see things and the way I live my life is a little different than most people. And, I've never imposed my beliefs or ideas or thoughts on other people. I respect other people. And obviously when people are from an abused family, they're gonna have different needs altogether. And see, being in the situation that I'm in, right? I would never build my life around my romantic relationships. Okay. Meaning that if I was to get into a relationship, I would have a relationship, but I still got to take care of what I have to do. Okay. And everybody has a different reason why they get married, whatever. Yeah, I would love to see Stephen Lyles. Stephen Lyles can see me anytime he wants to. The door is always open for him to see me if he wants to. Okay. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to end up marrying him. And even if I did end up marrying him, I still need to take care of myself. I do not feel comfortable with a man taking care of me for good reason. Okay. So, and before, when I was married to Joel, Joel didn't make more money than I did. And I never made it into an issue. I just think that if Stephen Lyles wants to see me, then we should give it a chance. We should get a chance to know each other. And that's my choice. It doesn't have anything to do with my family. It shouldn't. I know that they have their opinion. But, I had forgotten about Stephen Lyles for many years until about 2016. And I really didn't give him much thought. Mainly because I figured he didn't want to have anything to do with me. And I had things, you move on. You move on from life. But when I realized that he was involved in this, I started thinking about him. And so I kept thinking, okay. And then I realized through all this, kind of tapping into the situations going around me, I realized, okay, he might have a little bit of a mental disability, which I didn't understand or didn't know about. Like I said, I'm looking at how other people are, and I really don't care. I really don't care. He's just somebody that I used to know, and I like him, so why shouldn't I? I'm not expecting him to provide for me. I don't want anyone providing for me. That was, even when I was with Joel, I always figured I was going to work till pretty much close to the end of my life. And that was it. So I resent people coming in and trying to make plans for me. Okay. I speak for myself, and I don't ever want anyone speaking for me. Okay. Now, maybe my ex-family thought that I was incapable of making decisions. I think a lot of the bad decisions seriously, I have taken responsibility for many of the things that I've done in life. I have. And I realize that some things I did in my life were wrong. But I do understand now that these wrong decisions that I've made in my life were in a lot of ways done because of my desperation to relieve myself from some sort of pain that I was experiencing based off of my bullying. And this is not a joke. I mean, when I really start thinking about this, what led me to make this mistake? What made me do this? What made me do that? A lot of it was this desperate need to escape this incredible depression and sadness that was created by the family, my ex-family. Okay. So we are people who do not mesh well. Okay. And their beliefs different from my beliefs. Just like there's certain people in this community, there are certain things we probably agree on, and there's certain things we probably don't agree on. Okay? But when it comes to your personal life and things that do not affect other people, that's your business. Like, you know, there's some people who in this community right now, and they're probably not going to want to reveal themselves, and I don't blame them if they don't. Okay? That's their business. But there might be some people who live all kinds of weird, bizarre lifestyles behind closed doors. Now, that's not me. That might be someone else. But as long as they're not hurting other people, that's their business. I don't interfere with it. Okay? They're not breaking any laws. They're not hurting anybody. You do what you want to do. Same with me. Okay? And I don't appreciate, you know, people telling me who I can be with. And first of all, I have never believed, now I know maybe my ex-siblings and my ex-brother-in-law believe in this whole thing that was never discussed with me when I was growing up about this family building. We're going to approve of who comes into the family. It was never really like that. That was not the structure that I was raised in. I mean, yeah, my dad didn't approve of him, but he allowed him to marry my sister anyway. I never cared about whether my family because it was never discussed like that. My mom literally made us feel like, you know, at the age of 18 we were doing what we were going to do, and that was what I was instructed to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And it's too late to sit here and try to tell me something else, especially since I've lost respect for these people. So, you know, I have to take care of my business, and I know there's a lot of traditional type marriages, even though it's becoming a thing of the past. Like, my mom married my dad, and my dad took care of her 100%. There are still some marriages like that nowadays. Okay, but they're rare. Most couples work. They both work. Okay. But I've always, you know, I prefer things in my mind. Okay, and I'm not just saying this because now I know. Throughout this entire targeting thing, all I wanted to do was get back to work. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to get back to work and get back to what was normal. Okay? I got tired of all the gossip. I got tired of the circus show that was being played out in front of me. I got tired of all the unprofessionalism, the bullshit that was going on. I got sick of it. All I wanted to do was get to a job where I felt comfortable and I felt happy. Okay, and I even said before, it didn't have to be a management job. It could have been a bookkeeping job or whatever. I just wanted to get back to work, a regular workflow job, something that I felt good about, work my hours and come home. Okay, I had no idea that this sick shit was going on. But, you know, I don't, my personal life, now, some other people, they like blending their lives together. They want to do all this stuff. They want their husbands involved in their work. They want all this stuff. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I personally don't believe in that. And when I think that my rights, my requests are not being respected, of course I have every right to be angry. You know, I have every right to be angry. He's welcome to my home anytime he wants to. That goes for anybody else in my past that wants to come see me who is not going to bring any of my family's drama into my house. Okay? Because I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not. Okay? I have an aversion to my family. Just the fact that they dehumanize me in the manner that they do, the fact that they try to speak for me and make decisions for me behind my back, the fact that they've cheated me out of my career goals. I don't have any love for these people. These people are a constant source of discouragement for me. So, you know, I'm not interested in living in their way. You know, I'm not doing anything immoral. This is my life. I can see who I want. I can do what I want. Okay. And that's the way it is, you know. So, you know, I know that my mom is my ex-mother, I guess I could say. She's old-fashioned, you know. She wasn't prepared for this world, this modern world, you know. And I'm not bashing her for that. I'm just saying is, you know, I lost respect for her because she says one thing and then, you know, allows Jim Culligan to do stuff to me that I don't appreciate. Okay? I don't know what the future holds for me. I really don't know. You know, I might meet up with Stephen Lyles, and Stephen Lyles might not like the fact that, you know, I don't know what he couldn't possibly like, but he may not like the size of my feet. He might, you know, and he might say, you know what, we can be friends, whatever. Or he and I could develop a relationship. I have no idea. Okay? I have no idea. But whatever the case is, it's so stupid to get in my way. And I know that's not the Stephen Lyles thing is not the only issue. It's a lot of family competition, bullshit, what do you call it, insecurities or whatever, that these people are creating all this drama, and they really shouldn't. Okay? They have no business in my life. Okay? And I'm standing up for myself. You know, I know in the past when I've dealt with their bullying, like when I was working over at the manufactured homes place, and then that lady, Jo, what was her, Jo? Yeah, Jo was her name. Jo was her name. The old lady with the reddish hair. She was basically a mouthpiece for my demonic family. And every time she would try to purposely provoke me, even when I've done nothing wrong. Okay, so these people want to provoke you. They want to do stuff. And so when I stood up for myself, okay, the owner decided to let me go. Okay, when I had every right to. And you know what? In reality, I had every right to slap the shit out of that stupid bitch. From day one, it was nothing but disrespect, interrogation, inappropriate, unprofessional behavior from day one. I didn't even do anything. I just went in to sign my paperwork, my application, all that stuff. It was, let me cause this woman trouble. She actually came into my office and started taunting me and stood at my desk to try to provoke me. Okay, when I told the owner, I ended up losing my job. Okay, these people are extreme bullies. Okay, and I am standing up to it, and I recognize what it is. Everything that they've done is illegal, inappropriate, and I don't need to put up with it anymore. Okay, so they want to assign you jobs so they can try to force you to live the way that you're not doing that shit anymore. Okay, I will not work any more of your jobs. Okay, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't care if you've rubbed elbows with people from Act 1 and all these other places. You know, Act 1, to me, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm shocked, okay, that they would even allow themselves to get wrapped up into this religious bullshit. As well as the fact that, you know, maybe Jim Culligan told him a lie. Maybe, you know, because he probably knew that Stephen Lyles was trying to get in touch with me, and he might have thought that I was seeing Stephen Lyles, and then he must have filled Joel's head with lies and saying that I had no idea Stephen Lyles was there. Okay? But instead of talking to me first, he takes it upon himself to intervene in a relationship. You don't intervene in people's marriage relationships. That's none of your business. I don't care what you think. Okay, but whatever the case is, you're wrong. Okay, I had no idea Stephen Lyles was even around. Okay, I had no idea. But because he convinced Joel to take on what I consider to be a demonic attitude, and then I ended up finding out that Joel was with his mom anyway, and then his mom started manipulating my employment, and then Joel was manipulating my employment. I remember him slipping up and saying something one time. That's where I draw the line. Okay? You infect people. You destroy people's lives. Okay? I would have still been married to Joel. I probably would not have had my psychic centers open to realize that he was with his mom. And I would have still been with him today. I would still be with Joel today, had it not been for this bullshit. But some things happen in people's lives to where you cannot forgive that person. I can't forgive Joel for what he did. I can't forgive that. You know, you do not ever try to control me and take my and mess with my employment. I don't care what. Okay, so I don't want to see these people again. It's cosmic flesh time. Okay, but I had no idea. So then he spreads these rumors that I'm running around seeing Stephen Lyles when I really wasn't, right? And then the town starts talking and thinking that I'm doing stuff, and it's easy to point that on and point the finger at me like I'm doing something wrong, because after all, Maria eats apples at her desk. Why would she be doing that? Unless, of course, because Maria must be having an affair, which I was not having an affair. You know, I haven't seen Stephen Lyles. Okay, so my point is that Jim, you cause nothing but trouble. Okay, with the rest of my family, you guys are baggage to me. So let's cooperate. Let's get this shit straightened out to the best of our ability. Okay, I want to move on. I want to get out of this quagmire. I don't know how to start right now. I'm trying to figure things out, but I don't have any feelings for any of you guys. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. And it's going to take me some time. So right now I need to figure out what I need to do. Okay, in the meantime, I want to get on with my life. Okay, and I want to live my life the way I want. Okay. What else was I going to say? And I shouldn't have to put up with bullying behaviors. You know, like with that Joe lady. Like, you know, if I do something, which I don't even know why. Okay, I think obviously my ex-sister Tanya is like really picky or whatever, and she wants to nitpick at people. I don't appreciate it, you know, and so I just want out. You know, I'm done. I'm 48 years old right now, and it's like I don't want to devote any time to you guys at all. Okay, and I think I've since you've done so much in my life, it's just time to go. And it's too bad, but whatever. And that's fair. You know what I mean? It's fair. You know, I don't want to do your jobs anymore. I don't want to sit here and encounter people who are asking me dumb questions, because anybody asks me anything off color, again, you know, making comments about my hair or whatever, you're gonna fucking get your fucking head ripped off. And that's just that simple. Okay, first of all, you don't send white people to ask me about my hair. Okay, because I'm going to assume that it's a racist thing. Okay, because you do not ask a black woman about her hair. You just don't do it. Okay, so get off my hair. All right. Number two, I'm not going to ever accept your religion. I don't love any of you guys. I don't want to be in the family. Stop trying to sit here and try to make me look like I'm a bad person because I don't want your religion. I don't care if I had a child out of wedlock. You know, if I want to see Stephen Lyles, I can see Stephen Lyles. If people from Facebook, I don't know why they'd want to at this point, but if they want to contact me, they can. Okay, but they have to make a decision, because I'm not going to sit here and play this dual friendship thing. I'm not, because I need to make sure that people aren't trying to play this, well, what's she doing now? What is she wearing? What's her house? Just stay out of my life. That's simple, you know? And, you know, I need to work regardless. I have no idea who I'm going to end up marrying. I may not ever get married. You know what I mean? But one thing's for sure, I deserve to see Stephen Lyles. And if he wants to see me, then the door is always open to him. And that's the way it is. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You don't. You know, I don't personally think that you guys are that intelligent. I don't think any of you guys are that intelligent. To play this operation in the manner that you did, I can't say that I'm impressed with your mental abilities. You know, so why make a big issue out of it? You know, I'm not, what I do from this point on, and I never meant to. When I was living my life, which I've always lived my life, but I never meant for it to be a representation of what the family was supposed to stand for. It wasn't. You know, because I was never raised to believe that. I never was raised with this like silver spoon in my mouth and thinking that we're such, you know, elegant people, and we are so prim and proper, and we have to do all these certain things and rituals and blah blah blah. We were never raised. I was never raised like that. I choose to live my life independently, as to my standards, not yours. Okay, and it's my right to do so as an American citizen. And it's not rebellion. It's my right. So, and I know in the past when I've done things to me that were, maybe you don't do them yourself. You know, like I said, you start this Joe bitch on my case and tries harassing me. Look, I have every right to. Okay? Whatever it is that pisses you off, I have a right to. And I don't, it's time to go. It's time to go. So this message is for the people who want to contact me. If you want to contact me, contact me. Okay? But I'm not going to be in communication with my family. I don't want to, I'm going non-contact, you know, and I don't have any regrets about it, you know. I know it's not an easy life, you know, but I'd rather, some things disturb you so much. It's like what they did to me it's very similar to rape. It's very similar to being raped. And it's something that I can't accept. You know what I mean? It's something that I find so disturbing that I can't accept it. And that's just the way it is. So it's about me starting my life over again, you know. And what I do in my life is for me, not for anyone else. And these decisions that I have to make, and that's my decision, is to go on and do what I have to do. As far as, you know, like I said, work's concerned, well, I'll figure that one out. Okay, I don't want to do any more of their jobs. I don't want to be in their setups. I don't want to meet people that they know. I don't. Okay, I figure, and everyone in this town knows who I am. If they've got the memo to do the corrupt shit that they were doing, they know who I am. So it's not a matter of me not knowing anybody. It's just that you tend to have a relationship with Steve Murray. You had a relationship with Karen Johnson. You made a deal with Craig Jahelka. You did all these illegal, corrupt things behind my back without my consent, and that's the way the situation is. But everyone in this town knows who I am. Everyone. Okay? So I don't need you. I don't. If I want to meet people, then I will meet people on my own. If I want to look for a job, then, and when it's time for me to do it, I will do it. I will figure it out myself. Okay? And that's just it. You know? Because it's not worth it for me to wake up every night and to be depressed and sad and worried all the time. It's not. Okay? I don't, what you put me through is something that I can't really deal with. Okay? And I want to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I'm going to wrap up this video. And I think that's all I really wanted to say. It's just a lot on my mind. I'm getting a lot of stuff out of my mind right now. So I'll be back with another video later. Some other time. Not today, but some other time. Have a great day. Bakersfield. Bye.